Wade Wilson, angry with data. Wade Wilson goes off on his father. How's it going, everyone? You're watching Sight Sounds Flavors on YouTube, sightsoundsflavors.com. If at any point in time you like the video, smash that like button. Also, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and, come on, leave a comment. So, Wade Wilson, the Deadpool killer, who to this day is hustling older women, went off on his dad on an audio that I heard on TikTok, that I saw on YouTube as well, and X. And he says that his dad shits on him. And the dad's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And then Wade Wilson goes on to accuse him of leaking out matters that they discuss on their prison phone calls. And the dad tries to plead with his son and tells him, Wade, son, these calls are public record. When you spoke to Mia and you told her what you told her, you came out looking like a fool. The dad's calling the guy to see how he's doing, and the guy says, I'm not doing too well. The dad says, why? Wade Wilson says, because I'm in prison. This guy strangled two women and ran them over with his car. Of course he's in prison. He's in prison because of the decisions that he made. And his rap sheet's a mile long. Now there's, all sorts of disarray. People can't believe that he was rude to his dad, that he was giving lip to his dad. This guy's a murderer. Why is that so surprising? Why are people so shocked? Do I have to repeat it? Let me repeat it. This man strangled two innocent women and ran them over. Why are people starting GoFundMe's for him? Why are, girls fanzine all around him? Why are people shocked that he went off on his old man? This is not a good person. I went on various different live streams during the Spencer hearing and other parts of the trial. People with real accounts, with a picture, like their picture presumably on their profile, and videos that they put out, presumably them, in front of the camera. These weren't celebrities or anything. These are just like everyday people, just like you and me and whatever. I just said you and I pointed at me, just like you and me, just everyday people. Some educated, some not, some rich, some not. Just like your everyday garden variety. And they were saying, free Wade Wilson. Hope Wade Wilson gets a new trial. Hope God is good. Just like, what is going on here? What is going on here? I think that if somebody is really that shocked that he would go off on his old man, I think that they need to seriously reassess the situation. I had one person say, even Darrell Brooks Jr. was respectful to his mom. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know what happened. There's a reason why Dawn had Darrell Brooks Jr. sleeping in his car outside. Darrell Brooks Jr. took a shot at a family member. Literally took a shot at a family member. Now, I don't know about you, but I would much rather somebody be impolite to me than take a shot from them. You know what I mean? He was out there looking to gun down a family member. So, hey, you don't want to say good morning, good afternoon to me. That's great. Just please don't, put one in me. You know what I mean? So, again, the Darrell Brooks Jr. comparisons, the Alec Murdaugh, the suitcase, the Stephen Dahmer, these are all different. These are all really, really bad people. Really bad people. And, for a guy that did what this guy did, and tattoos aren't bad. Tattoos aren't bad. But he got those tattoos to menace the jury, the judge, the media, the victims. Even after he was sentenced, one of his stipulations was, or one of his requests was, to have zero contact with the families. So again, this is a really, really bad guy. And like that Mila woman, whoever she is, she's an idiot. and some of the other people that call him, some of the other women that call him when they refer to other potential victims or even the victims themselves as bees. I mean, that's just, scum of the earth, bottom of the barrel. You know what I mean? Sludge, slime balls. Seriously, I mean, we're talking some really, really spineless people. And unfortunately, you see it in a lot of the female fans of this guy and of other, like Danny Rawling and, Ted Bundy, Richard Ramirez. Danny Rawling had Sandra London, for crying out loud. Schaefer. Sandra London dated Schaefer, a serial killer in high school, and talked about how they would go and sleep in cemeteries and how he would talk about basically everything he was going to do. And then she lost touch with him, and then she regained communication with him once he was on death row. But then she met Danny Rawling, and she was enamored by him and the killing spree he went on, killing innocent college students as they came home from school. And so she flocked to him, ignored Schaefer, which caused riffage between Schaefer and Danny Rawling, like two serial killers, with drama, because the groupie went from Schaefer to Danny Rawling. And she went on all the talk shows and talked about, you don't know the full story, and trying to humanize a monster, almost marrying the monster, writing books. And even when they took the profits away, still had diehard allegiance to him. So it really wasn't all about the money, really. Maybe it was a notoriety. Maybe she was really in love with him. Maybe she was, hey, let's just simplify it. Maybe she was just a serial killer groupie. But I'm just here to tell you, folks, don't get so surprised, to hear that this guy, Wade Wilson, was disrespectful to his father. He's going to keep hustling people, using people. He's a member or claims to be a member of a white supremacist prison gang. I mean, this is a bad guy. This is a really, really bad guy. And he will probably continue hustling, extorting, running scams, running schemes. And, the people that call him, I don't know if they're looking for their, 15 minutes of fame or whatever. But like I said, that Mia girl, he tried to pull her into his car. She could have been victim number 3 or victim number 4. There is a potential victim number 3. They just haven't made the connection. Anybody that thinks that Wade Wilson woke up one day and did this is crazy. This was probably not his first time or his second or his third time. Bundy, Ramirez, Gacy, Schaefer, Rawling. Rawling had 2 murders from Louisiana, from Shreveport, Louisiana, that were not attributed to him when he was convicted of the 5 Gainesville murders. So again, it's what I'm trying to say is this is a really bad guy, and when people act shocked that he's disrespectful to his dad on a jail phone call, it makes me, and it should make you think, what is wrong with people?